What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Physical Media Report live episode 85, or I think I had it promoted as episode 86. And I come to realize that, yeah, I was an episode behind. I actually got ahead of myself a little bit. So this is episode 85, and we are live, guys. We have not been live for the Physical Media Report since I think episode 52. I did it for the 1 year anniversary. So, I'm at work right now. I'm in my peak season. I worked 13 hours today. I've worked like 4 13-hour days in a row. And there's no end in sight. So I'm probably going to be working for like the next 20 days of December. So you might be seeing a live physical media report next Monday. I'm just saying. But, usually I do like to pre-record these, put them out for you guys. But, under the circumstances, I'm like, what the hell? Let's go live. Let's all talk about all of this awesome physical media news together. So, yeah. Let's do this. There's a lot of people in the chat, guys, and I want to address and get to as many people as I can, but I do have a lot of stuff to cover, as I do every single Monday with the physical media report. Kind of going through everything, the deals. We're going to cover the rumors. We're going to cover the announcements. We're going to cover everything new coming out this week, guys. You guys are going to see me really stumble this week. Usually when it's edited, I can cut out all the parts where I mess up a lot. But this week, we're going to do it together. Do you guys want me to do a little intro where I kind of pan around to each point? It Follows is rumored for 4K. Spider-Man is coming to 4K too. And Shout Factory just announced their new February slate. Yes, we're going to talk about all that stuff too, guys. And Arrow announced their January slate, I believe. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about. We got new deals coming in. It's crazy. It is crazy out there, guys. But let me get to this chat real quick, because when you go live, guys, I don't want to ignore you guys out there. We do have 73 people in here watching right now, guys. If you're in here and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please smash that like button for me. I would definitely appreciate that. We got Tristan Mayer in here. He was in here about an hour and 11 minutes ago. He says, It Follows is in my TP. And then he corrected himself and said top 10 horror movies. Well, thank you so much, Tristan. I'm glad you love that movie. And I'm glad that you're here tonight because I appreciate it. Latula Moore says, let's get it, Ken. Thank you so much, buddy, for being here. We got some sorry, guys. We got some thumbs up. We got Hey Guys from Married with Media. We got Tim Talkies here. Says, hey, everyone. Cool to see a live version of this. I'm tired as hell, so I'll hold it as long as possible. You and me both, man. I don't even know how I'm going to get through this tonight. I did not give myself enough caffeine. I'm going to mispronounce so much tonight. You think I'm bad when I've actually had sleep? Just wait. So yeah, we got Tim Talkies in here, Chandler's in here, Huck's Pop Culture Cafe says, hey there, friends. Should be fun watching Ken go live with the physical media report. Yeah, it should be fun watching me go live and stumble over each and every word that I say tonight, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I even doing this? I'm dog tired right now. Griffer Duck says, evening, everyone. Hope you survived Black Friday this year in store and online. Yeah, I did a little bit of in-store shopping, but it was before Black Friday. I didn't do the traditional Black Friday shopping, but I did hit up a Dollar Tree tonight, and that video will be up tomorrow. Since I won't be able to go out, I won't have time to go out and do the traditional Blues Day Tuesday video. I am going to have to put up a Dollar Tree video instead. But there's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff at the Dollar Tree right now. So wait until you see what I grabbed. Huge Scream Shout news today. Their February title. Yes. Joker. Hey, Ken. Luke Ponto's in the house. Hello, Ken. Destiny's here. What's up, Destiny? What's up, Gus? What's up, everybody? What's up, Movie King? How you doing, my friend? Joker says, Tim Talkies, I'm right there with you. Let's see. What do you do? I work in a warehouse. It's like an Amazon type warehouse. So it's just crazy right now. There's so many Black Friday deals and stuff. It's just, it's going nuts. We've got I would say 12 times our normal orders on the system. So it's crazy. Mama Blu-ray says, hey, Ken and Michelle. What is up, Mama Blu-ray? How are you doing? Bruce Leroy says, hello, Ken. Destiny. Did anyone get their Spider-Man tickets? I have not got my Spider-Man tickets yet. My favorite report of the week, says Bruce Leroy. Turner fan says, hello. We got the alligator. David Zinni calling out alligator. I haven't seen alligator. I'm kind of curious to check that one out. Summer School. I can't wait for the SpiderMan Trilogy on 4K. Are you picked up Halloween Kills next year? I'm sure. I don't really want to, but I'm sure I will. Haven't seen It Follows. It Follows is one of the best horror movies of the past I don't know. I would say 10 years. It has to be, maybe 20 years. It might be one of the best of the century. Cool to see this live, says V the Media Maniac. I know a lot of people will probably appreciate this being live. They'll have some fun with it, but I do know that a lot of people do enjoy watching this in a more consolidated format, 20 to 25 minutes. And you're not going to get that tonight, guys. I'm sorry. This is probably going to be an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it at that, but we're going to go through stuff casual. Like I said, I didn't do a ton of prep work for this. I did not have time. I'm just simply coming on here with you guys, and we're going to talk about some of these rumors and announcements and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm happy to be here with you guys, though. If this is the only way I can do it, then this is the only way I can do it. And I got to fix this banner because it is bugging. It is bugging the hell out of me how it says 86. Let me fix this real quick, and then I will put it back up. This little ticker I got, because this is episode 85. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, there we go. I have fixed it. So let's get back to the comment section real quick. Ralph, Physical Media Report Live. What's up, Just AKB? Glad you could be here. Hello. Gus Morning says, I'm going to miss your Tuesday Blues Day and the Hillbilly Hunter. Yeah, I'm sorry. The Hillbilly Hunter's all right, though. You know, he's working his peak season as well. You know, it's really busy. It's really busy right now where he works. I'm trying to think of a clever place that he works at. Home Depot. He works at Home Depot, and it's super busy right now. My girlfriend works for USPS. I hear you. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It is crazy. Jonathan Danner says, hey, dude, present. I own it. I love your physical media show, man. Keep it going, my friend. Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate it, man. When did you go to the Dollar Tree? Ours has tons of the same titles on a lot of animated kids movies. I don't know. They had so many good titles this time. I don't know. It was crazy, guys. You got to go to your Dollar Tree. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to reveal what I got because you're going to have to wait till my video tomorrow, but there are some, like, they're not Dollar Tree titles. They're like legit good titles. Let's see. Spider-Man Chain. We'll talk about that in a second, man. Plat X2 is here. Rob Savage is here. What's up, man? Hit me with a report, Ken. We're getting ready to get into it. I think I'm to the end of the chat. Ken, you were right. Prisoners was a great movie. It's absolutely a great movie, man. That's one of the best movies the past 10 years as well. Like, that's probably, I did my top 25 of like the decade, and I think that was like my number 12 or 13 or something. I absolutely love that movie. Can we get Far From Home watch along? I don't know. Maybe at some point I'd like to start doing some watch alongs. You know, if you guys actually, you know, want that kind of content, just let me know. You know, we can do that kind of stuff. Ken, some Paramount Presents are on sale at Amazon. I know. I look, I can literally not buy any more stuff, but I sent my wife a whole list of Paramount Presents titles that I want her to get for Christmas, because she was, you know, trying to get me to get stuff for Christmas. Huge fan of your show. Let's see. Griff Redux is here. I got 3 blues at Dollar Tree yesterday. Jonathan Nader says, let's get it rolling. We're going to get it rolling, man. So, all right. So, guys, as of right now, I want you to comment as much as you want. We're going to talk about this stuff together. But again, from this point going forward, I got a lot of stuff to cover. I may not be able to get to each and every one of your guys in the chat, but, you know, feel free to comment. Let's have a conversation, talk amongst each other. We're going to get into the first topic right now, guys. And that is, let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's pick something spicy to get into. So I'll go ahead and start with the Spider-Man trilogy. So look, I really don't know too much about this. This was put out there by Geek Gab last like Tuesday or Wednesday on his Instagram, and there wasn't really much context surrounding it. But the only thing that I'll say is, and I'll try to make myself a little bit bigger here. The only thing I'll say is I have the Spider-Man trilogy on 4K. It's right here. So this is not the first time that the Spider-Man trilogy, the Sam Raimi movies, are coming to 4K. I have that right here. I bought it in the sale for 25 bucks, I believe. So this has already been out, so I don't really know exactly what this is. I don't know if they're new transfers, but to be honest, like, I haven't heard much about this, but I don't think that these are bad transfers. I don't think people have had problems with these or anything. So I don't know why you would have to remaster them. The only thing that I'm thinking is they're going to come out with like a new slick slipcover. It's going to be the same transfer. It's just not going to be, because I think that when they put these out in 4K, that it was only out in this digibook. I don't think that they got like individual slips or anything like that. So maybe that's what this is. It's just new packaging. And if that's the case, then, you know, whatever. If you haven't got it yet, then look forward to it. But I've already got those in 4K. So I'm not really going to be looking to pick this up. So really, guys, it's just a rumor. Like I said, 2022 Spider-Man trilogy put out by Geek Gab. So I thought we should cover it. But again, Spider-Man already has a 4K trilogy. You can literally buy it on Amazon right now for like $20. So, it could be somebody just said basically reissue to promote the new movie. That could be exactly what it is. They might put this out exactly the same time that they're putting out No Way Home, the 4K for that, and then maybe they'll do a big collector's box set because Lord knows there's enough Spider-Man movies at this point to do like a big like Star Wars size collector set. So maybe that's what they're working on. They're going to put all this stuff together. Maybe they could do the Spider-Verse movies and stuff like that in there as well. So I had the Spider-Man 4K Steelbook collection. Did they all have 4Ks? It's like Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man. I don't remember all those coming out. So yeah, let me know, enlighten me. Let's see. Basically reissue to promote the movie, probably cash in the movie. Yeah, I think you guys are white. So all right, let's move on to the next one. We'll take this off right here. We'll move on to the next rumor. And bam. All right, so we have Shooter on 4K, and I have seen this movie once. This is supposed to be coming out in March of 2022, I believe, is the speculated tentative release date for this one. So, Shooter, I've seen this movie once. I remember thinking it was pretty mediocre. Doesn't have like Kate Mara in it, Mark Wahlberg. But sure, on 4K, I'll give it another shot because I know a lot of people do like it. I feel like it's been coming up quite a lot lately. So yeah, Shooter on 4K. Again, like I'm not necessarily really excited for it, but I feel like maybe a lot of people will be. So let me know if this is something that interests you all at all. So no real information on it other than we're going to get Shooter another, Blu-ray upgraded to 4K. So Shooter right there is the next rumor. So let's go ahead and get into the next rumor. And I've got, I think we got like 7 little rumors to cover, I believe. And this is House of Gucci. So again, like I talk about every Monday on the Physical Media Report, all these movies that come out to theaters and stuff like that, like new films, like we know that these are going to be coming out on Blu-ray or 4K. I think it might be a surprise that this is coming out on 4K. Like I wouldn't have speculated that this would be a 4K title, but then again, it is Ridley Scott. So, maybe that's partially the reason for it. The last Duel is getting a 4K as well. And by the way, like I just realized this, but like Ridley Scott directed 2 movies that came out within a month of each other. You had The Last Duel and you had House of Gucci. Like when did he film both of these? Did he like do The Last Duel like pre-pandemic and then like that was like held up and then House of Gucci did during the pandemic? Like I don't understand like how is he able to do 2 movies at one time? I imagine one of them got held back or something, but that's just incredible. Like I haven't seen either one of the movies, so I don't know if they're great or anything. But I'm not the biggest Ridley Scott fan. I feel like that's a hot take I had. Yeah, I've said that many times before. It's not that I'm not a fan. It's just I feel like he's a bit overrated. Like Alien is great. I love Alien. I love Gladiator. Blade Runner is okay to me. I really love Blade Runner 2049. I think that's a better film. But yeah, Ridley Scott. Again, I haven't seen a lot of his filmography. I feel like I need to see like American Gangster, but I do like Thelma and Louise as well. So just a little bit overrated. I like his brother Tony Scott a little bit more. So House of Gucci, is that any good? I know some people went to go see it. Was it any good? Was it worth checking out in 4K? Do you think it'll be a good transfer? Is that a movie that lent itself well to a 4K transfer? Let me know. But yeah, let's get into the next one. This is one that I am super, super excited about. Because I love this movie. This is like, it was brought up in the beginning, but this is like, yeah, one of the best horror movies of the last decade, if not the 21st century. It might be in my top 10. So this is It Follows coming to 4K. And I'm going to give this the big image right here because I think it deserves it. This is an incredible cover, by the way. I love this cover. Most of these rumor covers that Geek Gab puts out on Instagram are usually not the actual cover. He just picks like cool like concept art and just puts it on there, I think. But damn, this is a nice cover. I love this shot in the movie where she's looking into the pool and all the blood and all that stuff. This movie's incredible. It's scary as hell. I know it's a little bit divisive. I know some people don't like it. I really don't understand why. It has great atmosphere. I think Maca Monroe's fantastic in this movie. And I just think that this would be a phenomenal 4K transfer. And yeah, I can't wait. So the rumor with this one, and it wasn't really, but what I saw like in Geek Gab's like comment section, somebody was asking about Second Sight doing it. He said that they were going to be, he basically said that Second Sight was going to be doing the UK release. So usually when Second Sight does the UK stuff, I don't know who put out It Follows, but I imagine this is going to be put out by a studio. I can't remember. Does anybody know who put out It Follows? I got the Blu-ray over there. I could go grab it right now, but I don't want to go pick it up. So if Second Sight does the UK version, then I imagine it's going to be a regular release in the US, because that's usually what it is. But I don't know. I would like Scream Factory to do it, to be honest. This was one that I was calling out for Scream Factory to do, I think, in my horror recommendation videos. But yeah, It Follows is going to look fantastic in 4K. I just cannot wait for this one to come out. It's supposed to be in 2022. And yeah, hopefully, maybe they can pick up this art right here. I would love this. Or maybe Side Hustle Cinema. I think I seen him in the chat. Sorry if I skipped you, buddy. I know I remember seeing you a little while ago. Maybe he can make us a custom slipcover for it. We do have Mika M in here. What's up, Mika? It says It Follows is what I'm really looking forward to. This is a great film. I know. Scott's version of Robin Hood was okay. That's what I'm saying. He makes a lot of like great films. He makes a lot of films that a lot of people love and think are great that I think are just okay. And then he makes a lot of just, I think, objectively okay, mediocre movies. Prometheus is okay. It's weird, but it's okay. But I know some people that call that brilliant. Alien Covenant was a pile of horse shit. I didn't like that movie at all. So I don't know. But I think, let's see. Ridley Scott is hit or miss for me also, said the Movie King. Also, Randy said in Scream 2, Ridley Scott rules. Look, man, he's a legend. There ain't no doubt in that. Kingdom of Heaven. Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven I never really liked. Body of Lies, it's okay. Black Hawk Down, I remember being bored as hell when I watched that in high school. I don't know. Maybe I just need to rewatch a lot of his films as an adult. Maybe I just wasn't ready for Ridley Scott movies when I watched most of them when I was a kid. Heard mixed things on Gucci. Some loved it, some hated it. So I don't know. Yeah, that seems to be a lot of movies lately, to be honest. I'm looking forward to The Last Duel, but it has Millennium comments about why it bombs are kind of tone deaf. Not sure he even realizes what the ages of millennials. Yeah, what was I heard about that? Like, come on, man. Do you really think, like, in this day and age, a movie like The Last Duel, like a period piece movie like that, like those movies never do great. What did The Last Duel do? I mean, it's in the pandemic era. Like, it's just, come on. You know it's not going to be doing. What does he expect it to do? Like SpiderMan numbers or something? It's just, come on. The Martian is great. See, The Martian, again, another one that I did not click with. I did not click with that movie. I know a lot of people loved it. I don't know. There's something about it. I just didn't find it that engaging or really that interesting. Matchstick Men is great little Scott film. Now, I have not seen Matchstick Men in a long time. I do remember liking that movie, and I actually forgot that Ridley Scott did it. So you could be right about that one. Let's see. I'm with you. I seriously love It Follows. I think I already read that one. Let's see. Nothing can go wrong with It's Live. Movies reviews with Josh Buck. Thank you for joining, man. Let me call out this guy right here. He's always messaging me every single week on Monday saying he's so excited for the Physical Media Report, and I appreciate that enthusiasm. So thank you for being here, Josh Buck. Under the Silver Lake from the same director of It Follows. Very strange. Yeah, I've seen Under the Silver Lake. I could not decide. I couldn't put my finger on that film. I just couldn't decide if I liked it or thought it was horrible. I might have to rewatch it again. I just remember, like, in my mind, like Riley Keough barking like a dog in the pool. It's very strange. La La Land was excellent though. Best film in 20. I love La La Land. Look, Secular Monk, I think was it you that commented about La La Land and Moonlight? I think that Moonlight is a little bit better of a film, but I think if I was going to rewatch a movie like right now, I'd probably be La La Land. I don't know. I love Moonlight though. I think it deserved best picture is what I'm saying. They're neck and neck. Like, I wouldn't have thought it was, egregious for either one to win. I did think The Martian was great. A lot of people love The Martian. That's what I'm saying. Like, I went to that movie. It was so hyped up for me. And I was just like, really? That's it? Like, that's the movie y'all liked? So I didn't see it, but I know a lot of people like it. The only movie I dislike of Ridley is Exodus. Good evening, Ken. What's up, man? The Last Duel is in my top 3 of the year so far. Well, there you go. Did you already talk about Spider-Man? Just joining? I did. So sorry, man. You're going to probably have to rewind a little bit, but it really wasn't nothing important. We kind of just, talked about how it was coming out, and it might just be new packaging. So let's move on to the next one. And I don't have any images for these next ones that we're going to cover, but I do have, let's see, we're going to talk about, I got Dawn of the Discs on Instagram, which if you're not following him, definitely give him a follow. He puts out a lot of he covers a lot of the boutique stuff that's coming out. So I'm going to bring up his Instagram right here, and we're going to talk about Dead Alive from Peter Jackson. So apparently that is being worked on for 4K at some point. And I know somebody now says fuck the Beatles. Don't fuck the Beatles. Thank you. We've been held up a bit by doing this Beatles film. This was from Peter Jackson on the Dead Alive early film restorations. Thank you. We've been held up a bit by doing this Beatles film. What Beatles film is it? Is he working on it like a Beatles biography right now? A biopic of some kind? I don't know. Somebody let me know. But we are trying to remaster all those early films. So we are doing a remastering and whole digital 4K thing, and it looks great. But we've been trying to do all that in between Beatles stuff, and that's been put on the shelf for a while. But hopefully within another year or so, they'll come out remastered. So there you go. Right from the horse's mouth. Peter Jackson says they are working on a Dead Alive 4K. Now, does this even have a Blu-ray? I believe it does, and it's like out of print, super expensive. But I only ever see people posting like DVD shots of it. So yeah, I don't know if it actually even has a 4K release. But yeah, Dead Alive is coming to 4K apparently, and I've never seen Dead Alive. So I am excited to watch Dead Alive at some point for sure. So let's get into this last bit of news, and I'm going to be sharing the Twitter thread on the Digital Bits. And this is two things that we're going to talk about. First, we're going to talk about, I guess this would be filed under physical media woes, but that's the Mad Max, the Road Warrior. So Warner Brothers has officially put out a statement saying they are working on the discs for the disc replacement for the 4K and the audio issues. So let's see. Today on the Bits, Warner's Mad Max 2 4K statement, Dune aspect ratio, Shout, Scream Factory, February slates. Let's see. I thought they had an actual, I might have to go to their article. I might have to go to their actual article here. Let's see. Okay, so they said we've heard back from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment on a couple of questions, starting with the audio issue on their Mad Max 2 Road Warrior 4K Ultra HD release. The studio has indeed confirmed there is a problem with the audio offerings on the title and will be issuing a replacement disc. Here's their official statement on the matter. Warner Brothers Home Entertainment has taken immediate steps to correct the unintentional audio file error on Mad Max 2 The Road Warrior and Mad Max Anthology 4K UHD projects. The company has recalled all inventory currently in stores, and the manufacturing of new discs has begun. Replacement discs will be made available for consumers who purchase the affected product due to concurrent supply chain delays. Replacement product will become available in mid-January. For more information and receipt of a replacement disc, please contact customer support at whv@warnerbrothers.com. So there you go. But you're not going to be getting your disc, it looks like, until mid-January. So that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks right there for people that want their replacement disc. So, like I said, I don't have the Atmos, so it didn't really affect me when I was watching it. But it will be nice to have the disc with the the correct audio features. So I will definitely file for that disc replacement and hopefully get it in mid-January. So, and right on top, guys, we got Paths of Glory, a film by Stanley Kubrick, is coming to 4K. This is coming from the Digital Bits, who retweeted from Bill Hunt. So I don't know who Bill Hunt is. Bill Hunt Bits is his name, but this is coming from Kino Lorber. Okay, so Kino Lorber announced this. Digital Bits retweeted it. I don't do a lot of Twitter, guys. I don't really know what's going on here. It says coming soon on 4K Ultra HD, brand new Dolby Vision HDR master, Paths of Glory 1957, starring Kirk Douglas, Ralph Meeker, and everything. So Kino Lorber is going to be doing the 4K restoration of Paths of Glory, once again stepping on the toes of Criterion. So they are just going after all the Criterion releases, and the next one in their sights is Paths of Glory. So I love Paths of Glory. That this might be another hot take, but that's a top 5 Stanley Kubrick film for me. Watched all of his movies for the first time. Not all of them for the first time, but I watched every single one of his movies last year, like in a row, I think in November. So that one ended up being in my top 5, I believe. So I love Paths of Glory. But by Stanley Kubrick. So I really love World War One movies. I don't know what it is, but I just gravitate towards those a little bit more than I do World War II. So Paths of Glory, I'm definitely really looking forward to purchasing in 4K because I don't even own a copy of that movie yet. I've thought about picking up the Criterion so many times, and now I'm so happy that I didn't do it because now I'm going to be getting another Kubrick film in 4K, and I'm so excited. Because after that, I think we just need Eyes Wide Shut. We need The Killing. And that'll pretty much wrap it up, I think, for Kubrick, as far as like all of his movies being on 4K. So I'm definitely excited for that. And I believe that Warner Brothers might be putting out Eyes Wide Shuts, hopefully, next year. I've heard that rumor somewhere. So, all right, let's shut all the rumors down, guys. We'll get into Blu-ray.com. I'll read y'all's comments here for just a second, see what y'all got to say. Roger Rabbit. Yeah, Roger Rabbit comes out next week. Dead Alive is a U.S. title. What 4K releases are you most looking forward to in December? Roger Rabbit for sure. Let's see. Bubba Globo says, never knew that you guys had a different title. Thanks. Different title? What are you talking about? Only hard targets that I've made an oath to stop by movies. Screw Hollywood. I don't know what you mean by that, Special K. Cynical Video says, I'm not really looking forward to Peter Jackson's 4K restorations. He's a big fan of DNR and Edge enhancement. I'll take his older titles any way I can get them, though. Okay, that's fair enough. It blows my mind how many releases happening these days that need replacement discs. COVID seems to be effectively killed QC before shipping. Well, I mean, the quality, I can attest to this right now, just from my experience at work right now, that the quality of worker and their ability to show up to work has been greatly affected before COVID. But definitely COVID intensified it a bit. So, maybe they have a QC department, but maybe half of them call in like every other day. And that's why this stuff isn't getting checked. I don't know. Let's see. Rob Savage says, I recently watched Paths of Glory for the first time. It was good, but I didn't love it in the way many people do. Paths of Glory is a different kind of war movie. It's not. It kind of puts the actual war in the back seat. It's more of like a courtroom drama is what it basically turns into. But that's kind of what I liked about it. And I think Kirk Douglas is phenomenal in the movie. Definitely Tim Talks Hockeys is crazy. Let's see. Fair enough. I didn't get the same sort of chills with Moonlight that I got with La La Land. With La La Land, I was singing the songs a week. Dude, I 100% agree with you. La La Land changed my life. I'm going to be honest with you guys. La La Land changed my life. It kind of inspired me in a lot of ways to walk out on my last job and just tell them I quit. I'm going somewhere else, and I'm trying to trying to better my life. Yes, I just stepped back into another warehouse that worked me like a dog as well, but I did make that choice. I stood up and I said, I'm not taking it anymore. I'm going to follow my dreams and go somewhere else. That's what I said. And it's all because of La La Land. Bill Hunt runs the digital bits. Okay, cool. Let's see. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, I would appreciate it if you guys hit that like button. I love Kino Lorber 4Ks. I think I'm going to get them all. Dude, I love the packaging. I love their slip covers. And yeah, Silence of the Lambs was a really great transfer. I think it is. I need to get Misery, and I need to watch my Good, the Bad, the Ugly. The only issue I had with them, I forgot about this until just now, is Spaceballs and the fact that they put motor oil inside the 4K case. So that's the only issue. I just got Paths of Glory on Criterion 2 weeks ago. Man, that sucks for you, Secular Monk. Griffin Duck says, there's only one factory that makes discs now, Tim. They combine that with delays and trying to speed through getting the titles out, and you get many mistakes. Yeah, that's a good point too, Griff. Anything on Rocky versus Drago Blu-ray? No, they got a 4K announcement. Like, I don't know, that felt like forever ago, like earlier this year or something. But yeah, I imagine they're going to be putting that on 4K, which is crazy. Like, we don't even have Rocky in 4K. We're going to have Rocky versus Drago, the director's cut of Rocky 4. Come on, give us Rocky. What are you guys doing? We got to hate Rocky. How did we get Rambo before Rocky? I know a lot of people love Rambo, but Rambo is not a great franchise. I mean, I've only seen the first and the last one, but it just can't be as good as Rocky. I love Rocky. All 7 of those movies I love. Even 5. I love 5. I want a 4K of 5. and a director's cut. I love the movies too. World War One is awesome. I love World War One, man. It's just something so visceral and satisfying just about trench warfare. I just love it. Getting down in the dirt, getting dirty and fighting. Just awesome. World War One movies are good. What movies are there? I mean, there's 1917, which is a great World War One movie. There's All Quiet on the Western Front. There's I think there's a couple of versions of that, and then there's Paths of Glory, and then Wonder Woman, the first one. I love that movie, and I would say that that's kind of like a World War One movie as well. Kubrick films after Paths of Glory, Barry Lyndon, Lolita, Eyes Wide Shut, Fear and Desire. We'll look for Barry Lyndon to be released by Kino Lorber on 4K. I'm sure they're going to come after that one as well. Lolita, nobody cares about that. We can forget that movie even exists. It's a horrible movie. I hated it. I hated everything about it. Eyes Wide Shut, I'm not a huge fan of, but I'll take that on 4K. I think it'll look great. And I'll watch it again, see if my opinion changes. Sometimes it happens. I get that, but don't mail down dates before you know you can ship a correct disc. Yeah, that's just what companies do. They're pushing to get stuff out there, and they put unrealistic expectations on the people that are working in the studios and the disc manufacturers and all that stuff. And they probably try their hardest to get it out, and it just comes out messed up because they try to meet a deadline and it doesn't work. What do you think of modern movies on VHS? I think it's really cool. I haven't purchased one myself just because I only had so much money, and I use that money to buy stuff that it might be a little bit more watchable than a VHS, but it's definitely cool. The aesthetic of it. I love, seeing people's Instagram posts of those VHS tapes. I think they look super cool. I would definitely like to purchase some of them someday, but I just haven't got around to it. I've seen The Howling 4K and disappointed they just made the original artwork instead of the room one. Let's see. I greet him. Alligator 4K from Shout announced. Let's see. Trying to get to everybody's. Ken risked it for the biscuit, and it paid off. Let's see. Are you seeing Sing next month? Sing 2? I don't know. Maybe with my kids if they want to see it. Maybe with them. Gotcha. Let's see. Flyboys is definitely solid 1991 movie. I love the new Resident Evil. Actually, love the new. I've heard good and bad things about the new Resident Evil movie. I heard that it more faithfully follows the video games than the other movies. So, but that it's actually not a great movie. Watched Christine for the first time ever the other day. The practical effects were done beautifully. I know they're great. They are fantastic. All right, guys. So let's bring up Blu-ray.com, and we're going to go through these news and announcements. So we'll start with the big news, and that says, Scream Factory and, Shout Factory announced their February slates. So let's get into that real quick. Can you guys see what I'm seeing? Okay. Just want to make sure. And you see all these looming deals overhead. We're going to cover those in a second as well. All right. So we've got Alligator coming out on 4K. That's the, get these ads out of here. Is that the only one? Now, hold on. They announced other stuff than Alligator, didn't they? Alligator 4K Blu-ray. I thought they did a whole thing. But yeah, Alligator 4K is coming out in February, but I thought that they did other titles as well. Okay, so here's the updated version. All right, so we got The Howling on 4K, which I may or may not already have. It might be in an upcoming video. But yeah, who did that one? Studio Canal did The Howling 4K. They did a Steelbook. They did a collector's set. But yeah, Shout Factory, Scream Factory is doing it. It looks like one of those big box set releases, like the Halloween 4K. So that's cool. I hope they do that with all their 4Ks going forward, to be honest. But yeah, you're going to be getting a new 4K restoration, and you're going to be getting all of the special features from before as well. So doesn't look like there's going to be any new special features. But yeah, the Howling on 4K was something that I talked about in rumors, I feel like a couple of months ago. So I don't know. It just, let me know if you have the Studio Canal one, are you planning on doing the Scream Factory? Who's actually going to buy the Scream Factory? If you already have the Studio Canal, let me know. Then we got Summer School right here. I don't know what Summer School is. Let me see what the cast is. Mark Harmon, I don't know if I know Mark Harmon that well. Same director as The Jerk. That's interesting. Kirstie Alley's in the movie. Yeah, I've never heard of this movie before, but just looks like a regular Shout Select title. We got Alligator 2, so we had Alligator in 4K, which they don't have in this lineup, so they announced that one separately. So we had Alligator in 4K, and then we got Alligator 2. I have not seen the Alligator movie, so you got Alligator 2, The Mutation, coming out on February the 22nd. So deep in the sewers beneath the city of Regent Park, a baby alligator feeds on experimental animals discarded by future chemical corporations. What is this? um, okay. Okay. It's got Kane Hodder in it. That's pretty cool. We also got Paranoiac. Nothing is quite as what it seems in this riveting, complex tale of greed, dementia, and deceit from the Hammer film. So this is a Hammer Films title. So that's interesting. Definitely a cool slipcover on that. That kind of looks like Mark Hamill on that cover. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That kind of looks like Mark Hamill a little bit. Then we got Lipstick. That's coming out, or Paranoiac is coming out on February the 8th. Lipstick is coming out on February the 15th. So don't know much about Lipstick. Then we got Slapshot with Paul Newman. Is that a Blu-ray? It has to be a Blu-ray, right? So I guess it's just going to be like a regular title that they're coming out with. Then we got Slumber Party Massacre coming out, guys. This is the one that I think came out on Shudder. Was that the Shudder exclusive? What exclusive was Slumber Party Massacre? That's the new one. I think that was Shudder that did that one. Or was it Paramount? I can't remember. I felt like everybody was doing. Was it Sci-Fi? It might have been Sci-Fi. I don't know. I feel like everybody was doing like reboots and stuff like during Halloween, and I didn't see any of them. So okay, Summer Party Massacre, the new one, cool, I guess. But yeah, that Howling box set does look pretty damn cool. And then we got this anime title, Gintama the Final, coming out on February the 8th. So I don't really have much to say about that one, but let's go back up to this alligator real quick. See if there's any special features here. I'm not really, doesn't look like it has it detailed yet, so I'm sure they'll detail it at some point. But yeah, alligator. Is anybody excited for alligator? Is anybody excited for that? Been waiting years for alligator, says Culture Training. So there you go. He's been waiting years. Hell yeah. I've been waiting years to just talk about alligator on a stream with you guys. It's awesome. Mark Harmon is on NCIS. Okay, that's cool. That's cool fact, Hooked. It was on Sci-Fi and Hulu the day after. Okay. Is it on Hulu now? Can I watch it now? That's what I want to know. I think he left the show very recently. I might have picked up the Steelbook for Slapshot. What is Slapshot? Is that something I should know? All right. So Dune 4K, I think was officially announced, but I think I covered that last week. All right. So Phenomenon on 4K is coming from Synapse. All right, so let's look at this. This is new because I heard about Phenomenon coming from Arrow. Okay, this is new. All right, let's look at this. This is 2 hours ago. Synapse Films has officially announced that it will release the 4K Blu-ray Dario Argento's Phenomenon, starring Jennifer Connelly, Dario Nicolodi, and Fior Argento. I'm not going to even pronounce any more of these. The release will be available for purchase on March the 8th. Synapse Films, in conjunction with Arrow Films, brings one of the Italian filmmaker Dario Argento's most shocking and fantastic films to 4K Blu-ray in the U.S. in an amazing new limited edition. Okay. So I guess with Arrow and Synapse, they're in some kind of relationship with each other because Arrow is releasing the overseas release box set of Phenomenon, kind of like the box set they did with the Bird with the Crystal Plumage and Cat O' Nine Tails and Deep Red. But I guess since Synapse released the Blu-ray and they've got certain rights for it, that they get the U.S. rights for Phenomenon. So somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're not going to get a U.S. Arrow video release of Phenomenon, which I'm a little disappointed. I'll pay for the overseas release if I have to, because I do want matching Argento big box set Arrow releases. So I'll probably end up getting that one. But yeah, I just bought Phenomenon from Synapse actually for like $22 in a sale. So I feel like an idiot now. But what I really hope that they do this for And I wish they would have done this one first. Like, I know Phenomenon, like people like it, but I really didn't love the movie when I watched it the first time. But Tenebrae, I want Tenebrae. A 4K release of Tenebrae would be fantastic. So do what you did here with Phenomena. Do it with Tenebrae next, please. But I was hoping for a big Arrow box set of that one. So new 4K restoration, Dolby Vision, HDR, the full treatment for this one, guys. Oh, that's an amazing set. I didn't see that. That's an amazing Synopsis box set. Does Synopsis usually do box sets like that? It looks like an Arrow set, but it's Synopsis. That's awesome. I might get that release. I might go with the Synopsis for that one. But we'll look at the Arrow one here in a second. All right, let's keep zooming down. We got anything else interesting? Live or Let Die Blu-ray coming out from Shout Factory, February the 8th. The Antichrist Blu-rays coming out from Kino Lorber on February the 8th. Okay. Superhost Blu-ray coming from RLJE Films. Pass of Glory 4K. Okay, this is where we see the Kino announcement. Fragment of Fear Blu-ray. Okay. Let's see, we got Black Friday deals. We'll get into that in a second. All right, so let's go to the Arrow Video announcements. The official announcements from Arrow Video for February. Let's see. All right, Arrow Video has announced February batch of 4K Blu-ray and Blu-ray releases. They are Don't Go in the House, Phenomenon, Lies in Deceit, 5 films by Claudio Chabrol, and Deadly Games 1982. So Deadly Games, I feel like a lot of people are getting excited about. So I have not seen Deadly Games. So let's see. Deadly Games, you get a 2K restoration from the original camera negative. A masked maniac with a penchant for a horror-themed board game is playing his own twisted game with the women of a small American town. Okay. Sounds pretty interesting. But yeah, you get some special features, new 2K restoration. Looks pretty cool. I'll be excited to get it and review it and talk about it. All right, so there's the Phenomenon Arrow release that would match my other Argento releases. So that's cool. And then they got this alternate cover that says Creepers, which is the original name for the film, I believe. Then you got this other cover of Phenomenon. Then you got the Synopsis one down here. And then you got Lies and Deceit. I feel like I've heard of Lies and Deceit before. That sounds familiar. Okay, that's not a movie. There's 5 films in this set. Let's see. What are the 5 films? Madame Bovary, Betty, and Torment. Those are 4K restorations. So you got disc 1. You got disc 2. Where are the other films? Disc 3, disc 4, disc 5. Did it say 5 film or just 5 discs? It says 5 film. I'm only seeing 3 films. Maybe. All right, let's see. Claudio Blu-ray brings together a wealth of passionate. I'm not seeing the name of the. All right, I think they're all detailed up here. So you got In Torments. And yeah, there you go, guys. Sorry, my eyes are deceiving me tonight. Anyway, it's a 5 film box set coming out on February 21st. Don't Go in the House is the next one. I have not seen Don't Go in the House. A legendary title from the Video Nasties area. Joseph Ellison's relentless, bleak, and disturbing Don't Go in the House has lost none of its power to shock in the decade since it was first censored by the BBFC and seized by the UK authorities. All right, so this 5 film collection as well is a UK release only. So that's disappointing. That's a UK release only too. All right, so what are we getting in the US this month? Deadly Games? Is that the only one? Everything else looks like UK. I mean, Lies and Deceit doesn't have the marker on it, but it says UK. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Okay, so US Street Day for this coming soon in collaboration with Synopsis Films. And then they link the new Synopsis release. Okay. So I guess it's just Deadly Games and that Synopsis release that we're getting from Arrow this month. Everything else is UK. But, I'm pretty sure I got a lot of people from the UK watching. So There you go. Devin Lott says, "Missed my super chat." Did you send one, Devin? I don't think I got. Actually, there it is. Thank you so much, Devin. I appreciate that. I didn't see it. Let's see. One of the most underrated 80s comedies, hashtag summer school, is Mark Harmon, NCIS, acting with then girlfriend Kirstie Alley and Shawnee Smith and a very young, very hot Courtney Thorne Smith. Well, man, you just sold it for me, and I'm picking this up as soon as it hits the shelves for sure, man. So I appreciate that, man, so much. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I missed it. I was kind of in my own little world over there looking at the Arrow releases. So let's get back into your all's chat a little bit. He bought 2 copies of Alligator on 4K, one to watch and the other to make an Alligator Loki. Arrow's releasing it in UK. Synopsis in the US. Okay, gotcha, man. Bad News Bears remake is getting a Blu-ray. I covered that, I think, last week. Yeah, I think I covered that last week. Iceman says 4K being region free does give you a choice. Blu-ray extras, this may be region locked though. Yeah. I mean, I do have a region free player sitting over there in the box still that I haven't taken out. God, guys, I'm going to, I'm going to get my shit together in 2022. I promise. I promise everybody. Definitely want that phenomenon set. That it looks amazing. I love it. I want it matching, so I probably will just get the UK release. I wanted to match. Has he a 4K Blu-ray for the French Dispatch? Yes, I covered that weeks ago. I think weeks ago. This is the first time Synopsis has done a box set, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I've never seen it, but that's not to say that. I mean, I've only been following physical media this closely for like 2 or 3 years, so at least like as far as the boutiques and stuff. So they could have done one in the past. Not until late January. When I think of a film called Phenomena, I think of a film starring John Travolta. Didn't realize that Argento directed a film by the same name. I know, man. It's pretty good. Creepers was the U.S. release. Okay, maybe. Y'all talking about American Werewolf in London yet? No, I forgot about that. I'll have to look at that. Maybe it's in Blu-ray.com. Yeah, that little set with like the werewolf fan. That looks pretty cool. Picking up The Howling. I haven't watched it yet. Came through after Halloween. Creepers was edited American release of Phenomenon. They did the same thing with Tenebrae, which was editing called Unsane in America. Yeah, I love Tenebrae. Love it. SpiderMan Trilogy 4K is years old, but maybe it's a release. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking it's probably a re-release. Already pre-ordered Phenomenon 4K US. Both discs are 4K discs. There's no Blu-rays. Okay. There you go. I'll probably definitely get it then. Thank you for letting me know that, Gus. Severn is doing the U.S. release of Don't Go in the House. Oh, that's cool. I'm not trying to have all those Argento movies in giant boxes, standard editions, please. Oh, I'm sure if you wait a little bit, you'll be able to get it without the big box. January 18, 2022, SpiderMan Trilogy 4K will be released. Now, hold on a second. I'm trying to... Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking here, but I was thinking about, are they talking about the Raimi ones with that? Was I wrong? Maybe is it the Far From Home and the Homecoming and No Way Home? Is it that trilogy that is coming in a 4K? I'm sure it would be a cooler cover than that. Let's see. Yeah, Summer School should be in every collection as a classic. I need to put it in mine. Do you see a wheelchair under Mark Harmon? No, I haven't. Who is the Phantom of them all? I don't know. Says Captain Morgan. Do you have a region flea player can? Yes, I do. It's sitting over there in the box still. I haven't got it out. Okay. Let's get back into these. Let's get back. Saint Mantis Blu-ray. This is another 88 films. 88 films release. Time Out of Mind and White Women prepped for Blu-ray. So 2 new Kino titles. Black Friday Steam deals. So they have Steam deals on here. Mondo Macabre has announced Hotel Fear. See, I got to talk about a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily. This is a lot of stuff that I usually skip on the Physical Media Report. Because, it just, for like new announcements, it doesn't feel that relevant to cover this stuff. I do cover it like week to week, but, it's not exactly the most exciting for everybody. but it definitely looks pretty cool. The Great Moment right here from Kino Lorber. The Invisible Life of Eurydice Gesamo Blu-ray. Okay, from British label. Citizen Kane Blu-ray replacement program. We could talk about this for a second. We could talk about the destroying of the discs. Proof of destruction is what they called it. So if you want your Citizen Kane Blu-ray disc replaced by Criterion, plus the $10 gift card, I wish I pre-ordered this so I can get the $10 gift card. But let's see. It says the below instructions have been updated since they were originally shared. If you would like to exchange your disc, you now have two options: break or cut the disc in half. What do you cut a disc in half with? Let me know that. Just scissors, just straight scissors. You just cut it, or do you get something with a little bit more weight to it? Let's see, maybe some hedge clippers. Then take a photo of the unplayable disc with your name and date written on the slip of the paper included in the image. Then email a photo to orders@criterion.com. Be sure to include the mailing address that will be valid for the next 1 to 2 months in the body of the message. Please use Citizen Kane BD replacement as the subject line. Oh my God. Let's see. Mail the disc back to us. Please be sure to include your name and mailing address. You copy a Citizen Kane Blu-ray disc. I guess like your best option would be destroying the disc and just sending it via email. And then you won't have to go through actually shipping the title. But God, this is just, it's so ridiculous. I don't know. It's crazy. There's no need to protect the disc you are returning, and please do not send the packaging of the other discs, as we are not be replacing complete sets. Wouldn't it just be enough to send them a photo of your Criterion case showing that you bought Citizen Kane? I mean, they're all bad and defective, so isn't that all you should need? Why do you have to send proof of destruction? Is it just because they don't want any of the bad discs floating around anymore? But that's going to happen anyway. So I just don't get the proof of destruction thing. But as I said in the post, Donna the Disc post, proof of destruction sounds like the name of a great early 2000s metal band. It's definitely a band I would have liked to be a part of. Let's see. All right. So yeah, the I don't know, it just made me laugh. It made me laugh for some reason. Did I you guys didn't see that because I opened it up the wrong way. Okay, let me open it again. That way you guys can see it if you want to. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I have to know. I need to know. Let's see. More news. Mitchell's versus the Machines 6 days ago. We talked about that one already. I don't think there's much else to really talk about as far as like new announcements. It was a pretty dry week, to be honest, other than the Arrow announcements for February and the Shout Factory. Thank God for Shout Factory for coming through today. But Paul Schrader's The Card Counter was detailed for Blu-ray, Foul Play on Blu-ray, and Mitchell's versus the Machines. Yeah, so not really much else. Halloween Kills 4K Blu-ray was officially announced, but I don't know. I'm not really that excited for that. I'll probably get it just because I have to have all the Halloween movies in 4K, or in my collection, but I can't say I'm excited to have it. That'll be an example of a movie I have in my collection that I just don't like. And I have it in my collection because it's part of a franchise. That happens a lot with Halloween. I make a lot of concessions for that franchise, and I shouldn't. I should just give up on it. I'm not even going to watch Halloween Ends. How about that? What do you guys think about that? Let's see. Tim Talks Talkies is going to bed. I feel you, man. It's getting that way for me too. We got to get through some stuff and wrap it up for the night. I saw Films at Home used his promotional Shawshank Rockhammer to destroy the Citizen Kane Blu-ray. Did he really? It's actually kind of funny. Let's see. I wonder if somebody could send me their broken disc pictures so I can keep the defective discs. Are you picking anything up tomorrow? No. Well, not in stores, but I did pre-order a couple of titles that should be arriving at the house tomorrow by the time I get home from work. So I'm excited about both of them. And, maybe I'll do a little pickup video about those two when they come in. 4KD Ray's in here. What's up, man? Let's see. A couple hours left on the Vinegar Syndrome sale. I haven't ordered anything from Vinegar Syndrome. Is it only lasting a couple more hours? I thought I had maybe till like the end of the week. Oh, shit. I guess I got to order a couple titles when I get off of here. Let's see. Pretty much unavailable on Amazon. I'm getting Halloween Kills 4K Black Friday 2020. Yeah, me too. I'll wait. I'm with you. Bruce Willis and Proof of Destruction coming soon to Walmart. Yeah, absolutely. And I want it to actually be about the Criterion 4K, and Bruce Willis's character gets the defective disc, and he has to destroy it. And I want them to write a storyline around that. I think it would be pretty damn good. But yes, definitely a Walmart shelf title. All right, so we'll get into these deals real quick. I'll briefly go through them, but we got the Cyber Monday deals right now, guys. So let's go up here. Let's see what we got. We also got an MVD. I actually shared it on my stories today, and I bought a few titles. I bought a few titles from the MVD sale, so hopefully I'll be getting those in soon. Actually, I bought 7. So I spent some money for the MVD sale because I do like those releases. But yeah, that's live. You might only have a couple more hours because I think it was a Cyber Monday sale. So definitely check that out because they had some really cool titles on there for like, I don't know, like 7. I got a couple for like $6 or $7. It was a really good deal. So we got that MVD sale going on. And a lot of these are mostly the same. Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. These are some new ones. The Star Trek motion picture is $50 right now. That's a new deal that just came out today for Cyber Monday, so that might be up pretty soon. The Spider-Man collection is $23, which I think is what I paid for it back a while ago, a couple of months ago. Back to the Future Trilogy is $30. John Hughes 5-movie collection is $13.99, so it's a good deal for that. Audrey Hepburn collection $34.99. Clockwork Orange 4K, that's a new deal, I think. It's $14.99 for that. That's definitely worth it. Definitely grab that if you didn't grab the Clockwork Orange 4K deal. That's a great deal. And then we did have some deals on these Paramount Presents titles. We have 48 Hours right here, Place in the Sun, Court Gesture. Let's see. We had a couple other ones, I believe, down here. The Amazing Spider-Man's, is that 4K? I think those are just Blu-ray. That's $15.96. Is this one up here just Blu-ray too? No, that one's 4K. Okay. But there was another Paramount Presents. The Greatest Show, $15.99 is another one. And I thought there was another one. The Greatest Show. I'm looking for the Court Gesture, Place in the Sun, 48 Hours. That might be it. I thought Bugsy was too, but I haven't seen Bugsy yet. Maybe it's sold out or something. Of course, we still got the Criterion sale going on, so I think it's the last week for that. That might actually be wrapping up fairly soon because they did start it early in late October. So, but no, I guess it's still going on until the end of November because it's November 29th right now. So, but yeah, definitely pick up Uncut Gems. Menace Society, I haven't got a chance to watch yet, but really looking forward to that. It's a great release. It might be like my second favorite Criterion cover, if I'm being honest, like behind Silence of the Lambs. I think that's an amazing cover. I love it. I love the way they did it. Let's see. What else do we got here? I thought we had the Jurassic World 4Ks for $30, but I'm not seeing that anywhere. 3 Jumanji films on 4K for $29.96. Not a bad deal. Green Knight still a deal right now for $10. Home Alone on 4K, $9.99. I still haven't picked that up. Ghostbusters is $9.99. But what I thought was interesting is it looks like Ghostbusters 2 came back. Or here's Bugsy right here. Bugsy. So we got Bugsy and Trading Places as well. Quiet Place 2, $10.99. Guns of Navarone went down in price, $16.99. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I thought maybe they sold them out, but I thought that the Elizabethtown also, but I thought that the Jurassic World trilogy went on sale for $30. Not trilogy, but 5-movie set went on sale for $30. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Elizabethtown, The Golden Child. So yeah, quite a few Paramount Presents titles went on sale for sure. Unhinged for $5.99. I really loved Unhinged. If you did not see that movie, it's not a great movie, but it's kind of like a modern slasher film with Russell Crowe, and I think it's really good. I think he's really good in it. And yeah, I like the story. It's kind of like Falling Down a little bit, but a tad more brutal, I would say. Love story right here, $15.99. Yeah, this makes me wish I didn't spend money on the MVD sale. If I would have known about it, I would have ordered like 6 of the ones that I needed for Paramount Presents, but I literally just cannot order any more stuff. I can't do it. Except for like maybe 2 Vinegar Syndrome titles tonight when I get off, because I promised I would pick up some Vinegar Syndrome and I haven't done it yet. Doctor Strangelove on 4K is 1869. Not a bad deal there. Godfather Trilogy, 1799. Am I seeing anything else? Is there anything else, guys? Kong Skull Island. Why is it still so much? 1996. That seems way too high. Goonies is $10. Yeah, there's all kinds of great deals, guys. It's so hard right now. I just don't know. I just have to spend all my money on everything. It's crazy. It's tough. It's tough out there in these physical media streets. All right, so I'm going to bring up the Blu-ray releases for the week. We're going to go over those. And let me know what you guys are excited about picking up this week. I know there's some cool stuff coming out. I know there's a lot of cool stuff. And this was an incredible month, just kind of scrolling through everything right now. An incredible month for pickups. And for those of y'all that I have gotten a few messages about it, but I am still planning to do a November release roundtable roundup. I just don't know when that's going to be. I wanted it to be next week, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be out of my peak season yet. So I have to make the choice, delay it until mid-December, which by that point I'm like, is that too long to wait to do it? Or just do it when I'm dog tired, which I don't want to do that to my guests. I don't want to host a big event for everybody and just be tired and unenergetic, kind of like I am now. So I don't know. I wanted to do it maybe next Wednesday, but I gotta see what things are looking like with my work and stuff. So I do want to do it though. So, but yeah, a lot of stuff coming out this week, and we have 5 weeks this month to talk about too. It's another 5 Tuesday month, because tomorrow's November the 30th. So, but let's see. We're going to get into these new releases. I'm going to get back in the chat for a second. And by the way, I want to thank all 148 people in here right now watching the Physical Media Report. This might be my most watched stream ever. So thank you all for being here, watching this live Physical Media Report. Again, it wasn't ideal to do the live. I know a lot of people like this in a more digestible form, 20, 25 minutes. You get in, you get out. But I'm sorry. I just couldn't offer it to you guys this week. I had to do it this way, and this has been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun. All right, so I got Shang-Chi Steelbook. I don't know what that Steelbook looks like. We're going to see in a second. Let's see. Jungle Cruise. Put my Criterion order. Do you know Rocky IV? I don't know when that's coming out, no. Someone steals his Citizen Kane copy and he has to get it back. Yeah, exactly. Having Star Trek Solo, paid nearly $80 for it. Man, that's why you wait a little bit, man. That's why you wait. Again, I wish I had some money. I would buy it. I'm tempted to get the Amazing Spider-Man Blu-ray. All Paramount Presents titles are on sale. Flashdance and Ghost are also on the sale. I don't think all of them are, because I looked up 48 hours earlier, and I looked underneath of it was another 48 hours, and that was still $22.99. So I don't think that all of them are, because I saw a couple that weren't. Last day for the Criterion sale. Yep. That's why I scooped them all up last Tuesday. Let's see. Bugsy Malone was a fun one. I'm gonna grab a few Paramount Presents 48 hours for sure. I might just go ahead and try to scoop that up. But then again, like I gave my wife a list of a bunch of stuff to get me for Christmas, so I wouldn't want to overstep her and grab it. You want to know Tough Can? Let's talk about the limited editions and scalpers. Yeah, I know, right? Horrible. Don't do that, guys. Be a better person. Who is going to be on a November roundtable? I haven't really reached out to anybody yet, guys. That's another thing. Like, because my work's so crazy right now, I don't want to plan a big event and then like something happens and maybe I have to stay over later and it doesn't happen. I would never want to cancel on 5 people. So that's why I'm kind of reluctant to do it. I've got a couple people that, I've reached out to and just kind of got on standby for it. But until it all comes together, I don't usually like to announce the Announced the panel. My Shang-Chi steelbook arrived today. I'm officially forbidden to get any more movies until after Christmas, says the wife. Yeah, I know. It sucks, doesn't it? That sucks. I only bought 4K. I wish Paramount Presents would do them. I think they'll get to them someday. What movies are starting to accept the fact that it won't get a 4K? I'm not willing to accept any of them. I'm not willing to accept it at all, Stranger Boy. And don't you either. Uh, but yeah, all I'm getting Shang-Chi Steelbook this week. Hit the like button. Thank you so much, Checkler Monk. Definitely hit the like button. 157 people in here right now watching, guys. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please hit the like button. This show lives for the like button. It needs that like button. It needs it. Can't wait to watch the Shang-Chi special feature. We love your channel, says Eric Fong. Thank you so much, Eric Fong. I appreciate that, man. And I love you too. And whoever else you're with that loves me. I caught the end. Oh, no. It's okay, man, because you can go back and you can watch the replay. That's all good. You going to get the Venom, Let There Be Carnage Steelbook? Probably not. I did not like that movie at all, to be honest. My girlfriend cut my car and said to get a new one after Christmas. Pretty much. It's a top tier media report, not mid level. Yeah, maybe 2022 I'll upgrade my name. No, I have to keep the mid level because I have to keep myself in a humble mindset. Yes, I am the mid level media. Target version of Shang-Chi looks cool to me. I'd like to wait for the price to come down, but the exclusives never last. Yep. Well, I mean, sometimes they do, man. Not the Marvel ones, but sometimes, those Disney ones, you go in there and they'll be in there for months after. I used to have a DVD collection, but never Blu-ray. I like the best quality and have too many good movies to purchase. Damn. I didn't know you were live. I have to watch from the beginning later. That's all good, man. Please feel free. I hear you. Sometimes older titles look better on Blu. Sometimes they clip series from Criterion. Only make it a DVD. I want Fargo. Yes, I want Fargo, No Country so bad. I want all the Coen Brothers films. Dead Alive 4K. Let's see. Cobra Kai Season 3. Escape Room. I didn't smash the like button, but I did gently tap it. Well, thank you so much, Eternal Melancholy. I appreciate that, man. You can gently tap, you can smash. That didn't sound right. But you can do whatever you want. Any Coen Brothers, too bad Criterion's Miller Crossing is only Blu-ray. Yeah, but I'm just happy that that's getting like a prestigious like release like that because I'm excited. I almost picked that up on regular Blu-ray. I hope so. Let's see. Got to get back to work, so Ken, have a great night. Thank you for all you do. Thanks so much, Eric, for being here. I appreciate it, man. All right, so let's cover these titles coming out this week, guys, very quickly, and then we will wrap stuff up. But again, let me know what you guys are excited for coming out this week. So we do have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings coming out this week. I really liked this movie. I really did. I was kind of down on Marvel after I saw Black Widow. I was like, what's the point? Why are they making movies anymore? This is just sad at this point. I just didn't like the movie. I thought it was very mediocre, very bland, very generic. Felt like it was about 2 years too late. But then I watched Shang-Chi and I'm like, okay, Marvel's still got some juice left. This movie had a lot of energy. I like the fact that it was kind of cut off from all the rest of the Marvel characters, except for a couple, but they were kind of like lower tier characters, so I didn't mind it. It just felt like its own thing. Kind of felt like the same way Black Panther did when I watched it. I don't know. I just really liked it. And I am a sucker for a good dysfunctional father-son relationship. Take that for what you will, but I get drawn into that. I get engaged by that. And that definitely had a good father-son story to it. So I enjoyed Shang-Chi a lot. I thought the performances were really good. I thought it was a fun movie. I thought it had some good action. And I really didn't mind the end. I didn't mind the dragons and stuff like that. I thought that stuff was pretty cool. So I like Shang-Chi. The Targets looks pretty damn bland, if you ask me. That Target edition. I'm trying to look at it real quick. Not too much going on right there except for Shang-Chi on the cover. Then scrolling down a little bit, we've got the Steelbook. The Steelbook looks nice. It looks nice. It's got the rings on it. It could be mistaken for a Sonic Steelbook, though, I think, with the rings, the different colors of the rings. But I don't know. It looks okay. I wouldn't mind owning that. But I don't really purchase a lot of steelbooks unless they blow me away, like the Terminator 2 one or any of the Lionsgate ones. So I won't be getting that. I'll just be getting the regular 4K whenever I decided to pick it up. It might be 2022 before I actually grab it. But with the Marvel titles, I'm not too worried about it. As long as I'm not wanting an exclusive, I'll pick it up, when I pick it up. I just watched it on Disney Plus, so not really in a hurry to get it right away. What I was in a hurry to buy right away, though, was Malignant. So I did order Malignant on Blu-ray, so I've got that coming in the mail tomorrow. This is easily in my top 3 of the year. Just for that last 30 minutes, I thought it was absolutely amazing. I thought the way that they built that story and the payoff, everything worked for me. It was fresh. It felt original. Yeah, it was kind of campy. It was a little cheesy. It wasn't the best acted in some parts, but I will excuse that for its just raw originality and just its ability to just hook me and just turn the tables on me like that at the end. Like, it's just rarely do I experience what I feel like I experienced when I was watching that movie. And I just appreciate originality so much. And that was definitely one of the most original films I've seen in the past few years. Definitely in 2021. This year's not been a great year for movies. It just has not been to me. We got Warren Beatty and Heaven Can Wait. So who is putting this one out? Paramount Pictures is putting out Heaven Can Wait. And we have I Dream of Jeannie season 1 coming from Mill Creek Entertainments. $47.99 for that one. And yeah, the Target edition and the Steelbook of Shang-Chi will be $35, and the 4K will be $29.99. And the Blu-ray, let's look at that one real quick. The Blu-ray without the slip. Well, that is so ridiculous. Why is Disney doing that with every single one of their releases? The Blu-ray always comes without the slip. It's like if you want the slip, you got to get the 4K. Come on. Like, what are you guys doing? Just no respect for physical media. Anyway. All right, so we got Reds right here coming out this week, guys. I don't know what Reds is. Let's open this up real quick. But that's going to be $14.99 coming out from Paramount Pictures as well. So it looks like Paramount Pictures got some movies coming out with slipcovers. They're not Paramount Presents titles or anything like that, but they're just like re-releases with slipcovers. So that's cool to see. Jack Nicholson, Diane Keaton, Warren Beatty. It's definitely got a great cast, 40th anniversary edition. So yeah, I've never seen the movie before. To be honest, I've never heard of it. So yeah, that'd be cool. Saint Maud. I'm excited to see this movie. Also ordered this one, so that one should be arriving. This is only, I believe, $12.99. And I think you could pre-order it for $11.99 like a month ago, but I never did it. But $12.99 is a great, like, Lionsgate with the A24 releases are always super cheap and affordable. So that's why I grab them like as soon as they come out so I can get the slipcovers with them. No matter like if I've seen the movie or not. Like, I'll blind buy the shit out of A24 movies. I at least find them all interesting. So I always grab those. So Saint Maud's coming out tomorrow. Definitely excited about that. I know I had like an overseas steelbook, which is a really cool looking steelbook, but I never got it. And I'm pretty sure it was on like Hulu or something too to watch, but I just never got around to watching it. So I'm excited to watch it though. Party Girl. This is a Warner Archive edition. And you guys can see right now, this is $17.99. So Party Girl. I struggle with putting the physical media report together sometimes because when you're scrolling down these Blu-ray releases, like, they separate everything. They just can't put everything together. You got freaking Warner Archive title up here. You got probably another Warner Archive. You got Kino all over the place. It's so hard to just like group everything together sometimes when I'm putting this show together. It's very time consuming. It's very time consuming. I love it, but it's very time consuming. Got another one with John Wayne and Janet Leigh. Oh, that's an interesting cast. Miss Psycho Girl and John Wayne. Jet Pilot coming from Kino Lorber. Had a list price of $24.95, but that's been taken off. That's a cool title. Shattered Dead. Who's releasing that one? Shattered Dead from Vinegar Syndrome. It's coming out. So we got a Vinegar Syndrome title for $29.98. Got To Hell and Back. That is Kino Lorber releasing that one. The Death of Nintendo. Is that Altered Innocence? I feel like I've covered them before, but That is a documentary, I believe, about the death of Nintendo. Very interesting. 27.98. So that's coming out tomorrow. We got Fraud coming out tomorrow. Or is that Freud? I think it's Freud. Yeah, it's about the psychologist. Yeah, there you go. Not Fraud, Freud. 17.99 from Kino Lorber, The Secret Passion. We got Lupin, the Third Detective. I don't know anything about the Lupin films. Romance. What is Romance from 1999? That's Strained releasing. There's a lot of these like really like lower tier physical media companies that release stuff. I don't always cover all them because there's just so many of them that I've just never heard of. They look interesting. I will. Heather Thomas from Code Red, or this is Cyclone, starring Heather Thomas from Code Red, coming out. You got Nothing Underneath coming out for Vinegar Syndrome, another Vinegar Syndrome title. Slowly Dancing in the Big City. I bet this is Scorpion coming out with that one. And Downtown Abbey, the complete. Oh, Downtown Abbey, the complete series Blu-ray. 6 seasons of Downtown Abbey in this for $74.99. Not bad for 6 seasons. Not bad at all. The Man on the Moon with Reese Witherspoon is coming from Sandpaper Pictures on Blu-ray. I don't know if this is Blu-ray for the first time. Yeah, but yeah, that's coming out for $19.99 tomorrow. We got Baby Boom with Diane Keaton. Sandpaper Pictures. Who is Sandpaper Pictures? Maybe a new player. They're releasing some bangers. Let's see. Got a lot of anime stuff. I don't usually cover the anime stuff because I just don't know a lot about it. So is this all we got? I think I'm at the end. Got Eden right here, The Untamed Planet. $24.79. So yeah, I think that's it. This is a pretty slow release week. Yeah, there are some cool stuff. There is some cool stuff. You got Shang-Chi, you got Malignant, we got Same Mod, Reds, Heaven Can Wait, I Dream of Genie. But yeah, a very, very slow release week. I did not realize how slow it was, but to be honest, I kind of needed that. I thought I was going to be going for another 20 to 30 minutes. But guys, let's get back into the chat and then we can let's see, I'm going to stop sharing the screen. And then we can get the heck out of here for the night. Scroll back up to the top. I'll try to read as many of your comments as I can before I get off here. I'm not picking up anything new this week, but I do have Invasion of the Body Snatchers 4K coming down the mail tomorrow. That was another one I put on my Christmas list. I want Twister 4K and Armageddon 4K. I want that too. I'm out, Ken. Good night and get some sleep, you handsome man. Thank you, Joe Joker. I appreciate that. I love getting hit on my streams at 10:20 at night. Appreciate that. And can't smash the button. I broke one phone this week, not two. I think they are out of SpiderMan Trilogy. Hey, Ken, late to the show. Excellent as always. Thank you for being here, Don. Appreciate it, man. We got stabbed in the back with a 4K T2. It's not the extended cut. James Cameron ripped us off again. They got us, man. They got us. My Killer Podcast says, what's up, good people? Sorry I'm late. The important thing is that you're here. You're here, Mel. I appreciate it. Shang-Chi, the Olympics version steelbook. Yeah, pretty much. People stay away from My Dream Virginia. I heard the quality sucks. I'm so disappointed in Mills Creek. Hey, man, it happens sometimes with Mill Creek, to be honest. Got Same Mod in the mail today. Awesome. I'm expecting it tomorrow. I have them all except Mad Max because I waited for the anthology. It looks great, though. Absolutely. I haven't got to see them yet, but I've been waiting for Hard Targets. Yeah, Hard Target's coming out next week. Hard Target is what I'm going to pre-order. Hard Target 4K and Roger Rabbit 4K. I'll go ahead and pre-order that so it can arrive in the mail next Tuesday. So definitely looking forward to those. Because I just don't trust Best Buy to put it out. And I don't trust myself to actually be able to go to Best Buy next Tuesday. Pre-order Malignant, St. Maud, great films. Yeah, same as me. Ordered the same too as me, Mika. They need to do away with the Rotten Tomatoes stickers. You're talking about on the slipcovers? I kind of like those a little bit. Or maybe I don't. I don't feel like they've done it in a while, Warren Beatty won the Oscar for Best Director for Reds. Oh, that's cool. Reds is a historical drama based on a true story of a journalist covering the early days of the Russian Revolution. Ooh, I want Hard Target too. Death of Nintendo is a coming-of-age film, not about the Nintendo company, just an FYI. Really? Looks interesting. I ordered everything during Halloween sale. Had a good, bad, the ugly in my collection already. Here, Misery is fantastic. I know I need to get that. Stay away from everybody's hating on the T2 Steelbook. What is the best 4K transfer? T2 and Halloween 1978. What is the best 4K transfer for T2? Well, T2's only got one, and Halloween's got two. It's got one from Lionsgate. It's got one from Shout Factory. I would suggest getting the Shout Factory one for Halloween, if I'm being honest. Man of the Moon was previously released from Twilight Time in a limited run through the original company. Is not active. Okay, interesting to note. After all these sales, we need a slow release week. I know. I didn't know this week was as slow as that. Everybody hates all the T2. This the same. It's the same transfer. I think the colors are great, but it's definitely been scrubbed a good bit. I don't hate it. SpiderMan Trilogy Blu-ray release on December the 14th. Ken, you are pronouncing Synapse. Is it Synapse? I think it's Synapse, Hunter Dean. Let me know if I got it right there. Yeah, I kept saying Synapse. But that happens. Synapse. Sorry. My Hard Target 4K arrives on Thursday for me, thanks to Kino. Synapse. There you go. T2, 3 versions of the film. Robert Faulkner, gratefully appreciated. I agree. We do need a slow week. 2022 feels like it's going to be better than 2021. Did you know The Running Man is coming to 4K? Yeah, I talked about that a couple of weeks ago, man. I think actually last week. I can't buy a lot next month for myself because I have to buy ungrateful people presents. Sigh. It sucks, man. Buying ungrateful people presents, it just sucks. But guys, with that, I appreciate everybody being here. This was an incredible night. It was awesome going live with you guys talking about physical media on the Physical Media Report, episode 85. So yeah, appreciate everybody that watched tonight. Appreciate everybody watching on the replay. If you can, in the comment section below, let me know what you're excited about coming out this week. Let me know of all the announcements that have been announced and rumored and all that stuff. What are you looking forward to the most? Please like this video, guys. Do not leave this stream before you like this video. And yeah, comment down below. Turn on those bell notifications. Subscribe to my channel. I will more than likely be doing another live potentially this week, maybe Friday or Saturday. It might end up being into the weekend because yeah, I'm going to have to start incorporating some less. I do have a lot of pre-recorded content that I'm going to be able to put up. So you should still be seeing something from me most every day going into next week. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. I'm going to be putting up my Dollar Tree hunting video tomorrow. So you guys have that to look forward to. But again, appreciate everybody joining. I appreciate all the supports. Again, it's overwhelming. It's awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Everybody have a wonderful night. And I will see all of you lovely people later.